Vanakkam. Welcome to another edition of Indulge Auto. And this time we have something that is from Mercedes. Yes, Mercedes Benz India specifically. With the EV revolution going on, everybody is going electric and all manufacturers are especially investing in that EV product cycle. So Mercedes has launched something that is unique. This is the CLA. It is actually the entry-level saloon into the Mercedes portfolio, but the difference is this time it's gone electric, and we will tell you why it appeals to a wide section of people. Of course, being an electric car, this part is again inspired by the Mercedes mastery over land, water and air, and you can see you don't need a conventional grille. So the company has put in a fixed grille out here, the proud Mercedes logo. The reason I have the key in my hand is if you unlock the car, then of course you have this animation happening and part of the grille lights up, so to speak, along with the other lights. But let's take a look at more stuff. Up to 6 sensors in the front. Look out for your well-being up here. This, in combination with certain level 2 ADAS features, aims to keep you safe. Of course, you have the new wheels of AMG design, because they have to be aerodynamic to be part of the whole thing. And again, as I unlock the car, the handles pop right out and the mirror folds out. Over here also you have twin cameras. You have a camera that looks behind, of course, and then you have a camera that looks down. This helps you with the 360-degree thing. The silhouette is, of course, very nice, very beautiful. And over here, you will have the charging port, basically, for your fast charging. And this can handle up to 325 kilowatt, charger, and charges very quickly. It can give you about 400 kilometers of range in just about half an hour, 40 minutes if you go to a compatible high-speed charger. So this is the side. Now let's take a look at the back. And of course at the rear, where you have the 3-pointed star at your tail lights and you have a connected light strip, you can also open the boot from right here. And I press this button and up pops the lid. What I like is the way the company beautifully covers everything. Nothing is exposed. Everything is very clear. And you can see the humongous amount of space you have inside. More than enough for an average Indian family, and happily would accommodate a set of golf clubs as well. So this is as far as the exteriors of the car were concerned. Now let's sit inside and take a look what we have to offer. So now we are sitting in the front seat of the interiors of the CLA 250 Plus. And you have signature Mercedes touches. You have a turbine type air vents on the sides. You have this beautifully finished dashboard with 2 screens. We'll come back to this in a bit. And of course that Mercedes illumination on the passenger side of the dashboard. You have these seats which are sort of dual tone with the white and the black. And of course this lovely element in between. Nice headrests out here. Then you have the rear view mirror with a light, which I'm always very fond of. You have a frameless internal rear view mirror here, and then you have a wireless charger. Some of your controls are right here. A lot of controls have gone touch, a lot of controls have gone haptic. I don't know if I'm very happy about it, but yeah. Then you have the floating console and the place below it. 2 cup holders right here, again illuminated. And of course, now we talk about the screens. The central screen is quite large, and of course you have it's got a wireless CarPlay. That's what we are running right now. And if you want to have a Zoom call or something, there is a camera here. So don't be naughty in the car, huh? Because this can record everything. Of course, the virtual dials are right here. Right now it is showing me a range of 616 kilometers. My God, that's a lot, which this car can do. I am not driving at the moment, as you can see. And of course, you have your multifunction controls on the steering wheel, most of which are touch, or you just have to give a light press. The only thing which I am a little skeptical about personally is this huge panoramic glass roof. See, it is tinted, and I understand that it won't let much of the sun through, but in our country where things can become pretty hot, I think that it's a bit of an issue. But again, the company says that they have tested it extensively and it's not that bad. So yeah, pretty comfortable seats, electrically adjustable, dual type design. And you know, one good thing about the seats is that you can actually go into the seat menu and you can get a massage. How cool is that? Remember, all you need to do is sit here, press the button, get a massage. No need to go to Thailand. Huh? So this is what the front is. Why don't we sit at the back and see what's happening there? So the rear of the car is also quite spacious. It has this scooped out backside. There are turbine type vent design carries on right here. You have two USB-C ports. You have a total of 6 USB ports. I'm really happy that this car is so functional that way. Your ISOFIX connectors for putting in child seats. The seats, as I said, are by themselves quite comfortable. And my favorite feature, yes, the armrest, again with two nice cup holders and a device holder. So you can sort of keep your phone or whatever you want right here, and it's pretty comfortable. Yes, this glass roof extends till here. There is enough, surprisingly, with this low silhouette, there is a lot of space, you know. So my head is not really touching, but then I'm not that tall. Maybe 6-footers might find it a little restrictive, but I think it's adequate for normal Indian families. So it's a comfortable place to be. It has all the things that you want, and including, I like these hooks that are there. And yeah, it's a comfortable place to be, and I'm quite happy sitting at the back. I don't know if I will be doing it for very long journeys because, of course, little knees are up. But other than that, it looks to be quite okay and supportive. You know, with an electric car, I always get this feeling that now I'm going to show the engine. But hey, there is no engine there, is it? On the other side, you have a 101 litre, I tell you that's quite a lot, frunk here, which means that you can keep stuff here, maybe an overnighter, a small bag, whatever you want. But then I was informed by the company guys that this returns after 90 years to a Mercedes Benz. After 90 years, you have a space in the front, a frunk. Of course, you cannot see the motor out here. That's deeply embedded inside, and we'll tell you more about it as we go on. But then this car has an 800 volt architecture. It is built ground up for electric. So yeah, it's got a lot of stuff going in for it. Now that we talked about the motor, why don't we just get in and take a drive, and then we will see what that is all about. Driving the CLA is a different wonder in itself because, you know, with this kind of power, and I'm talking about 200 kilowatt, 270 bhp, and a massive 85.5 kilowatt hour battery, means that you not only have the show but the go. You can easily do, you know, as the company says, you can easily do about 692 kilometers. That's the claim. 792, I'm sorry. But which also means that you can easily do about 600 kilometers on a single charge. And that is massive. I don't think there are many people in the world who will drive 600 kilometers, at least not in India, who will drive 600 kilometers in one charge. The feeling, the control, the view out of the cockpit, everything is superlative. And it's a really, really nice car to drive. And I think that it is worth every bit of money, this thing that you're going to throw at this car. Do I like it? Of course I do. Can I afford it? That is a different question, which will also depend on the kind of pricing that Mercedes comes out with. But till then, it's an amazing place to be in, and it's really fun. There you have it. That was our review of the fabulous CLA 250 Plus from Mercedes. Whether it's modular MMA architecture, the 200 kilowatt, which means 260 bhp almost, 270 bhp almost, I would say, engine power, the fabulous range it is promising, at least 600 kilometers in real world conditions. I think all of that makes it a fabulous car. Plus, Look at the styling of the car, the frameless windows, the insides. I mean, you feel you are in a spaceship and not a car. So yes, we really love the car. And you know, the more important thing though is the pricing. Pricing we don't know yet. The company has yet to reveal it. My guess would be around 60 lakhs for this. Is it worth it at that price? Well, depends on what you're looking for. It is a Mercedes, it is electric, and it has fabulous range. So no need to worry about, you know, going in out of the city or going to some other place. Plus that amazing infotainment system which actually guides you, helps you, and the level 2 ADAS plus features which protect you make this good car already phenomenal. So how many stars would I give? I would give it 9 out of 10, but I would actually wait for the price before I am so confident about giving the stars. And yes, so here we are. I hope you enjoyed watching this review as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Please buckle up, please drive safe, please follow us on our social media channels, and I look forward to seeing you again soon with yet another car. Till then, take care.